Hello everyone, today is the 15 days day 15 of 100 days of code, and today in this video we'll be discussing a string question. Okay, so the question is that we'll be given a string, like for example if the string given to us is Python python, what you have to do is you have to sort the string. Sorting the string means the alphabetical order will sort. Okay, like first H will come, then the next letter and all, like in the alphabetical order. In that way we have to sort the string. Okay, so how to approach this question is that each letter, see here, each letter will have its own ASCII value, right? So for suppose that P has the ASCII value 35. Okay, that's not the exact value, but I'm just saying for an example. Y will be after P, so Y will have like 40, T will have like 38, like that. Okay, each values will be there. So to compare which letter is coming first in the alphabetical order and last in the alphabetical order, how can we do that is, suppose that we want to check if P is coming first or Y is coming first. In ASCII values, P will have a lesser value of the ASCII value like 41. Y will have a greater value like 52. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we'll be taking char in a single character and Y also in a single character. Then what we'll be doing, if P is less than Y, P should come first, right? We'll be using this operator to check if the letter comes first in alphabetical order or afterwards. Okay, so let's see the code and discuss how the code is written. So this is the code. Basically, you have to sort the string as just as we sort the numbers of an array. So we are starting from here. Let's start from the int main. In a int main, first I will output original text Python. Okay, and the sorted text will be printed after the returning of this function. In this function, we are passing the string Python. Okay, so this will be passed to here. It will be stored in text, and then the two variables are declared, flag and char ch. Let's see what is its use. Here we have a do while loop. What does do while do is, we will run a for loop. Initially flag will be false, then we'll run a for loop from 0 to length. Okay, means from the starting till the end we will run. We have taken text length -1 because we will be comparing text of x plus 1. Okay, so in order to avoid the out of bounds exception, we will be using till -1. Okay, so it will be comparing till the last letter. What we are doing is, if text of x is greater than text of x plus 1, they have to be exchanged. Okay, so basically what's happening here is, this is the word which is given to us. Initially the two characters which will be accessed is P and Y. If P is greater than Y, okay, suppose that P was greater than Y, then what we would have done is, we would have exchanged these places. So it will be YPTHON. Then these two will be compared. Whichever is greater will be placed here. Then these two will be compared. Then these two. Then these two. What happens is, eventually we will come at the last position, which will be the means the biggest letter. Okay, like in this case it will be Y. Okay, so here in the first iteration Y will come here. Okay, that was about the first iteration. Okay, and flag will be true. Whenever we find any big letter inside the code, okay, means when this condition will satisfy, text of x is greater than text of x plus 1, means any letter which is greater than the letter next to it, if you find such a letter, we have to transfer it to the forward location, right? So flag will become true, and this loop will run until flag is true. So when the condition will become false, when the flag will become false, and before each iteration we will be making flag as false, and then we will be running the loop. So what's happening is, after we transfer the biggest letter to the last, then again we will be running the loop. Then second last letter, third last letter, fourth last letter, and the least letter. After the least letter gets its position, means all the big letters are on the right of this letter. At that time what happens is, this loop will not run, because this if condition will not run, because text of x will be less than text of x plus 1, right? After sorting, text of x will be always less than the next letter to it after sorting. So at that time if condition will not run and flag will never become true, and then we will come out of this loop. Okay, so we will come out of this loop. After coming out of the loop, we have to store the values. Okay, we will be creating a string here, and by using text of y, we will be pushing back each letter until its space, and then we will be returning the string. What is text of y? Since we cannot perform the operations on the string directly, we have used a char here, and text is nothing but the string text here. Okay, so after that, finally we will return the string. Okay, so let's try to run this program and see. Original text python, and the sorted text is in the alphabetical order. H comes first, then N, then O, then P, then T, then Y. Okay, so this is for the day 15 of 100 days of code, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next.